moment to close your eyes and be still. Now, open your eyes. Take a look around you tonight. Take a moment to look at each and every individual in this room with you. Everyone has a story, and it is no coincidence that we are all brought together to celebrate the visionaries of our community tonight. As we all had extraordinary journeys with our own existence, I'm sure that there is something unique that we can all learn from every person in this room. Tonight, you will have the opportunity to hear 4 unique journeys and exactly why they are deserving of this special recognition. As we take the time to honor our award winners, we also celebrate the life cycle of business that they are in as well. There are 4 stages a business transitions through, all of which strongly mirrors the natural steps to life itself. The first stage, which is known as the pre-startup, is where the vision transpires. This sparks alchemy. What is alchemy, you say? Alchemy is a magical transformation of reaching to achieve something that is greater than yourself. The feeling that something you can contribute to this world will make it a better place. Sorry, guys. This vision starts illuminating with purpose, passion, and heart, closely resembling to that of an expectant parent. It takes lots of research and planning, dreams of the future sprinkled with faith and bound with unshakable determination. It propels you into the cycle, the next stage, startup. Then, boom. Startup arrives fervently, and life as you knew it has forever changed in an instant, in a way that is difficult to describe. It doesn't come with an instruction manual. Yay! You're unsure how you ever lived life before this moment either. New, precious breath of life comes barreling in. Joanna Cervantes, founder of A Fuller Education, may be able to attest to her business taking over the house, making space for midnight and 4:30 a.m. inspirations, shoving everything else aside to open her laptop to this new reality and cozying up for the next few hours to nurture her next brilliant idea. Without realizing, you spend countless hours of the day to feed it. You rock it, you play with it, you tend to it when it needs to be changed. And keep being the voice for it because it hasn't quite produced the ability to say its own words just yet, or needing that support of being carried in your arms as it hasn't quite developed that muscle to stand on its own 2 feet yet. Then comes the lovely growth phase. Oh, the joy. The peaks, the valleys, and everything in between. I'm sure the founder of NAL Speakers Bureau, Nicole Anderson, can agree. When your business is talking, walking, and it's all so exciting, but starts grabbing everything in sight, you learn to just swiftly follow it around, safeguarding it, trying your best to ensure it's still led in the direction you originally mapped and planned for. Excitedly, though, taking the time to celebrate the victories of the first steps, the first words, and people form a gaper delay to take notice at the milestones with positive onlookers cheering, hey, there's something really great transpiring here. The growth stage quite possibly spans the longest time in the cycle of business. As you have yourself buried in the swarm of papers, emails, texts, spreadsheets, P&L statements, social media marketing, meetings, contracts, technology, networking events, all with the time ticking at a rapid speed. And when you finally have a minute to think, the word village appears. Founders start to understand that team becomes essential. Many forms of village can take on meaning in this cycle. It could mean reaching out to find a SCORE mentor like Lisa Bossum. And excuse me, before I continue with this, please forgive me for any name botches. Lisa Bossum, a former industrial engineer who's ready to meet for a coffee as early as tomorrow at 1. Or Dave Gerhardt, a retired marketing executive that is ready to jump in a virtual meeting Thursday at 11 a.m. Or Joe Greco, attorney at law, asking to take a peek at your contract negotiations within the next week. Or perhaps Scott Kaplan, with 40 plus years experience with business strategy and success, emailing you a business plan guide within minutes. Or rather, John Ralston, now retired entrepreneur and corporate executive, inviting you to the next workshop. Village could mean looking into smarter technology or hiring your first employee. But just like parenthood, you realize that the best way to thrive is to build that village. The support a village brings is incredible. The village can help you get the word out, tighten up operations, and maybe, if we were to ask Dr. Funky, I hope I pronounced that correctly, Brown, founder of Restful Sleep, she may even say a cat nap with peace of mind is exactly what she would order. Knowing that a team is supporting the growth of your business and helping it stay on the higher road it deserves to be on is higher level alchemy. Realizing that your business has so much potential for greatness, for excellence maybe, something that you breathe life into, guided its first steps that is now growing beyond your initial vision, is a great time to take that step back and allow yourself to just be immersed with nostalgia, reflecting the achievements, as well as all of the countless humans touched by something you created, is a really close second to parenthood in a nutshell. Don't blink. That's what they say, at least, right? As I'm fully engrossed in growth stage myself and the mother of 2 young children, I have yet to fully embrace this statement. But in what feels like a lifetime of growth, I'm almost positive the founder of Thermal Sash Window and Door, John Herman, can attest to is it goes by in a flash. As if it was just yesterday his business was being cradled, said its first words, and took its first steps. The last phase of the business cycle is the transition or succession planning phase. Knowing that a fresh visionary is what is best for the founder and the company, the time inches near for it to be set free. Knowing you did your best and cautiously handing those keys over, all while just wholeheartedly saying, best wishes on your future, but always know I'm a simple phone call away. You see, founders are rare. Founders create alchemy, and they can't help but lead with their heart because that's exactly where it all started. As a founder myself and currently in the growth stage, it has been and still is one of the most incredible journeys of my entire life. The best way to describe it is like riding a roller coaster, always remembering that you will not let yourself fall out, even if it's your own arms that's keeping you strapped in. What I've come to learn is that failure is the key to driving forward, and when adversity is viewed as growing pains, that is when lead is transformed to gold. As Paul Coelho mentions in his book, The Alchemist, there is only one thing that makes the dream impossible to achieve: a fear of failure. Early in my entrepreneurial journey, I was lucky enough to be mentored by a wonderful SCORE mentor named Jane Katz-Nelson. With the life raft she eloquently tossed into those deep waters, she taught me how to swim with ease and keep a wonderful pace that allowed me to grow with confidence. To my surprise, she nominated my business, Substitute Fairy Dental Staffing Service, for this very same award in 2017. It's hard to believe that 8 years have already passed us by in a flash, but I was at this same stage expressing my gratitude for being considered for such an honor. In 2024, I became a proud SCORE mentor, which fulfills my own life cycle of paying it forward to founders and entrepreneurs who need help navigating their very own hurdles and happily reminding them just how rare they truly are. It is truly exhilarating to be on this same stage, partaking in this event as we bear witness to compelling visions, unwavering dedication, and most importantly, celebrating the rarity of excellence that's sewn into the fabric of our very own community. So I'm going to ask you one last time, take a look around the room. Now, raise your hand if you're a founder. Raise your hand if you're a founder. Next, raise your hand if you're an entrepreneur. Keep your hand raised, founders. Last, raise your hand if you support small business. Take a look around that room. You can put your hands down. How often does this actually happen, I wonder? Well, SCORE and Citadel is what brought us under one roof tonight. Please give them a round of applause. SCORE is the lifeline. SCORE is what breathed oxygen into 17 million founders, entrepreneurs, and small business owners like me to achieve their dreams. Well, now it's time to give back. SCORE needs our help more than ever. SCORE is literally at risk of losing their funding that they've relied on for 61 years. So at the conclusion of this event, please visit SCORE.org and tap on Contact Congress Now. Please help breathe life back into an organization that has done the same for so many year after year. If anyone would like to get in touch with me, I'm happy to finally say I actually remembered my business cards tonight. Please stop by and introduce yourself because I would love to meet you. Best wishes to our award winners tonight. I hope my words have highlighted you and gives you the strength to keep plowing forward and viewing adversity merely as growing pains, as this is an essential part of the journey. I wouldn't be up here if it weren't my village, so thank you all. I have my Substitute Fairy squad here with me tonight, so I am just going to do a quick shout out. My very own sister, who's part of our Substitute Fairy team, Silva. Then we have my wonderful fractional COO, Naseem. Lifetime educators, that's also on my team, Robin. And Robin. And one of my other instructors that's always been so supportive of my Harcum journey and my career journey, Mary Beth. And newer friend and colleague who's also a provisional SCORE mentor for the New Jersey chapter, Ellie. And my wonderful new friend, Bridget. She has helped me with this speech today. Thank you very much. And a wonderful small business entrepreneur, CPA, who has taken me a very long time to find the right one, Karen. cheering our team on, cheering our little babies on. So I just want to thank my husband and my beautiful children. And of course, the biggest role model in my life is my mother. My I'm first generation Armenian American. They immigrated here in 1974 to give their kids a better life than what they ever could have dreamed of for themselves. And I'm very honored to be standing on this stage representing her tonight. Thank you, SCORE, for the tremendous honor of kicking off this fabulous night. And cheers to many more milestones ahead for each and every individual in this room and beyond. And congratulations, SCORE winners, you earned it.